Hello again, YouTube. This is Blandon bringing you the review for the Asus G751JT. To sum it up short, the laptop is really powerful, performs really great when it comes to games. Like I could run Battlefield 4, for example, at Ultra with 2x AA, no problem at all. But there's always a but. Like I said before, the enter key, bit defective. Let me see. I fixed it. So that's my next problem here. Let me see if I can show you. If I can show you here. You see it right there? Oh yeah. That's my next problem with it. Dead/stock pixel on the screen. Oh boy. Well, I called Newegg, told them about the problem. They said fine, we'll take it back. It'll take about 5 days to get it here after you ship it, and around 7 to 10 days for us to check the laptop and make sure you're not bullshitting us. The speakers work fine. I thought they were weird, but now I tested them further. So I'm a little bit unsure what I'm going to do, because this laptop, Asus in general, this is the second time to disappoint me. Third time actually, because my wife's laptop was a piece of crap. When I tried to go to put it to Windows 8.1, it just messed up the whole thing. So now it keeps just looping between update. Like, it'll shut down and try to update to 8.1, and it won't do it. And it'll just never work the way it's supposed to, So, like I said, the dead pixel right there, really tiny issue. You cannot see it when you play games, but for a laptop up of this caliber, you should not have to deal with problems like this. It's not the most expensive laptop in the world, but still, $1,500 for a laptop is quite a lot of money. And money, like we all know, doesn't grow on trees. I wish it did, because I have tons of it. But let's put it through a benchmark. Why not, right? So we're gonna be benching with a very popular benchmark. This is the Bally benchmark. We're gonna be running the benchmark on the extreme preset, and we're gonna be running this on my desktop as well. I think I got fraps set up on both machines. Yeah, it's running, so you can see the frames perfectly well. So I'm gonna run it here on the desktop, and I'm gonna run it here on the laptop, both on the extreme preset, so you can see what's going on. The SSD on the laptop is quite a bit faster. I got SSDs on this machine, but they are not as fast. So benchmark, you see benchmark on the laptop pretty much starts up in the same time. You can see the desktop leading by quite a bit. As you can see, I have two 780s in that, but one of them is turned off. You can see it's idling at 20-some degrees. Desktop getting about 80 plus frames, laptop getting around 40, so close to being like half is around. I'm thinking about a 25% better performance on the desktop. The score is gonna say everything though. The laptop cannot match up to the desktop, although the color reproduction on the laptop IPS panel is a lot better, because I have an Asus 144 Hz in the back. BenQ 144 Hz, and that is a TN panel. This is an IPS panel, so you can see the colors are much more rich on this display than the 24-inch BenQ. As you can see as well, the frame rate is quite a bit higher on the monitor behind the desktop. behind the laptop, I mean. So the performance is not quite there. The SSD that I put, the Evo, a lot faster boot time than my desktop. Yet the laptop has a dead pixel on the screen. That could happen with anything. I mean, a monitor or anything. But as you can see, a laptop is probably 20, is around, not that many frames behind the desktop really on a single card. Well, in some scenes it really does get beat though. It's not completely synced. Well, it's impossible for me to sync it right now. But the dead pixel really got me bummed. I'm really obsessive about that stuff. My wife and my mom told me, don't worry about it, it's just a little dot. Just live with it and enjoy the thing. But when you're, I mean, I'm not paying for this laptop, my mom is. She's gonna be paying around $1,200 for it, because I'm gonna get it financed and I'm gonna be paying the rest. But still, it's kind of a bummer. I'm probably gonna gravitate more towards laptops from now on because the convenience compared to the desktop. I mean, you can upgrade the desktop, but you cannot play games, you know, pretty much anywhere where you can plug in. You have to like haul the big ass desktop. Not saying this is light, but it's much lighter than that. So the benchmark for the desktop, the score was 2616, and for the laptop we're getting 1530, so 1530. The FPS on the desktop is 16.5 on the extreme preset. On the laptop that will be 36.6, minimum 18, minimum 23 on the desktop. So it's pretty close in that. But see, the max FPS on the desktop is 121.2, and the laptop is maxing out at 67.4. So extreme, as you can see, extreme 1920, 8x AA full screen, DirectX 11. So tell me what you think about the video. Leave some comments, some feedback. Maybe, you know, try to ease my mind when it comes to the whole screen. Should I send it back to Newegg? Should I wait out for like the new year and send it to Asus so they can probably replace the panel? Or maybe let it play out. Maybe the pixel will come back. I'm not 100, you know. It's a little bit of a downer. But we'll see what happens. That's, like I promised, running a synthetic benchmark, showing you the performance. You can still see the performance right now. Now it's kind of synced up, you see? It's almost perfectly synced up. So that's the video. Any feedback you have for me, whatever you want to share. Maybe you own the same laptop and you had similar issues. You can, you know, tell me about your experience with the laptop. My experience has not been the worst. The pixel is not that bad, I know that, but I'm a very picky person when it comes to stuff, and I usually, when things are messed up like that, I mess with them until I completely break them. So I don't want to do that to the laptop, you know. That's like tons of cash down the trash can. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. Maybe I ran my mouth for too long, but as you can see, a performance here. It's very close, but actually not really that close, but because the score is about 1,000 difference almost. But yeah, thank you for watching, and expect more videos from me at some point. Bye bye.